Joyous Christmas season to everybody,
Yes.
2022.
Happy Christmas.
Right? I believe Lisa is actually in Arizona right now, although it looks like
Yes.
she's sitting beside me. She is bilocated here to the retreat center.
Yes.
I guess I'm going to have to call you Saint Lisa, because if you're bilocating, that's probably going to qualify for you to become a saint. This is good news.
Yes.
I have great hope for you.
Thank you.
Either way, you are a very, very beautiful and caring person.
Thank you.
And I am happy that you put up with me on this podcast.
Well, it is a Christmas gift to be your friend.
That is so nice of you to say, Lisa. Well, this is not like us, but hey, let's get back to ourselves
We're gonna lose
now.
our ratings.
Yeah, bah humbug. Anyway, I'm Deacon Dave.
I'm layperson Lisa.
Welcome to the Deacon Dave and Layperson Lisa show.
I forgot Lisa point.
It's back, everybody. And now Lisa is going to
Oh yes, thank you for blowing that up.
go on with
I was a little concerned
Yes.
when you hadn't done it yet.
Psalm 92.
A psalm, a Sabbath song. It is good to give thanks to the Lord, to sing praise to your name, Most High, to proclaim your love at daybreak, your faithfulness in the night, with the 10-stringed harp and melody upon the lyre. For you make me jubilant, Lord, by your deeds. At the works of your hands I shout for joy. How great are your works, Lord! How profound your designs! A senseless person cannot know this. A food cannot Excuse me. A fool. Just like me.
You must be hungry.
I guess I couldn't see. It's not big
You're
enough.
not a fool.
A fool cannot comprehend. Though the wicked flourish like grass, and all sinners thrive, they are destined for eternal destruction. But you, Lord, are forever on high. Indeed, your enemies, Lord, indeed your enemies shall perish. All sinners shall be scattered. You have given me the strength of a wild ox. You have poured rich oil upon me. My eyes look with glee on my wicked enemies. My ears shall hear what happens to my wicked foes. The just shall flourish like the palm tree, shall grow like a cedar of Lebanon, planted in the house of the Lord. They shall flourish in the courts of our God. They shall bear fruit even in old age. They will stay fresh and green to proclaim, the Lord is just, my rock, in whom there is no wrong.
So, Lisa, this is a psalm that I read at least once every 4 weeks in the Liturgy of the Hours. Yes,
okay.
it sounds slightly different, but it is Psalm 92 is the one.
Okay.
And so what jumped out at me is to proclaim your love at daybreak.
Okay.
And so the reason, it just immediately reminded me of on most mornings when I get up, the first thing I do is I go down to my prayer room and actually the first thing I do is get a cup of coffee.
Well, that's okay.
And then I go to my prayer room and I turn my little lamp on and I sit in my little comfy chair with my blanket that was made by the people who make the
prayer shawl.
The prayer shawls, yeah. I put my little
Yep.
orange and green prayer shawl on me, and then I sit there and I do my morning prayer, and I do some reading and some journaling, and I just proclaim my love for God at daybreak by going, okay, God, you're the first of my day, and I'm going to spend my time with you, and I really appreciate that time, and I don't do it 7 days a week. Because sometimes I'm not willing to get up an hour early.
Well, you get up early a lot to go to work.
I do.
Like different travel things.
Right.
Yeah.
And so, but that time at the beginning of the day, to allow myself to be immersed in the Word of God and in His presence, it really is a proclamation of love, right? To make Him the first fruits of my day. What about you? What stepped out to you, or would you want to comment on what I said?
Well, I can comment, but then I'm going to tell you my word.
Okay.
I'll see if you can guess it. So no, and I feel like I think so you I think God like shows you His love for you back because you get to see the sunrise.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Right now, because it's in the wintertime, the sun's like way over to the right,
okay.
which is okay because
you can still see it though.
I can still see it, but it's not like directly in my eyes.
Okay.
In the summertime, it is like straight on.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, you can't even
Oh, it's hard. It's a little too bright.
Yeah, it's too bright. I can't even do anything. So what is your word?
Oh, do you want to give a guess?
I'm going to say either, well, you've already used faithfulness. Jubilant jumped out at me.
Jubilant did jump out at me, but then since I stumbled over it, I'm going to go with fool.
Fool, okay.
Because
okay.
Fool's not a negative connotation, because like Saint Francis used to say that he was a fool for God.
Okay.
So, and I heard that. Oh, and I think one of our videos that we watched was, or one of the videos from Encounter that I watched, because sometimes I watch extra. They were, Patrick was talking about being a fool for God. So I just think that's just like, in that sense, just like being childlike and open, and sometimes God is going to ask us to do things that we are hesitant about, because we might be perceived by other people as weird or whatever, but like
they may call us a fool, but that's
but it doesn't matter.
That's their problem.
Yeah, exactly. So like we just are called to be bold and to act a fool for God.
I like that, Lisa.
Yeah,
so I think there's a nice takeaway question there. Is there an area in your life, if you're listening, where you sense that God has been calling you to something, and you have some reservations because of all of the things that Lisa just said, right?
Mm-hmm.
That might preclude you from wanting to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, today is your chance to be a fool for God. And no, there is no better person to be a fool for than Jesus himself.
That's right.
Because he has given us everything.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't we give him everything?
That's right.
I'm Deacon Dave.
I'm my person Lisa.
See you next time.
Bye.
Starting to sing.